Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your most Arnold Toast here, coming live. This is episode 64 of Road to 2000 ELO and Chess. We're going to hop right into it. First, we're going to do a few puzzles just to get our gears moving a little bit. I figure that we might be able to make more progress if we get a teensy bit of practice before jumping into games every single day. I do have my pack of Skittles. Get that sugar rush going. Let's go ahead and begin. So first puzzle for today, we do have a pawn endgame. I suppose I could take here. And I'll probably take here, place him in check. Take here, he take me. But then I feel like he'd be able to start pushing forward. On this side is the problem. So perhaps I should create a pass pawn over here. I move up here, he pushes. I'm definitely not able to get my king in yet. There's just too many squares that are occupied by the enemy pawns. Take. And if I were him, I would just start pushing immediately. Well, he's not going to reach it, though. I would be able to stop him. So maybe take here. I'm not too sure about this one. Need more sugar. Wow. Need more Skittles. Pushing here won't do anything. Push here, place him in check. He takes. Then maybe take here. Not too sure. I'm just not sure. That's not going to do anything. Could push this pawn. In which case he takes. I can then push this pawn up. That's just going to be wasting pawns. I think we either place him in check or we take this pawn. Take. Take, take. Take, maybe pushes here. Place him in check. I'm just still not seeing it. Still not seeing it. Maybe go here. If I take, he'll just take me. If I move up, he'll take, I'll take, he'll take, and then he'll have two pass pawns. Yeah, I'm just not seeing it. What if I move here? Then he takes, and then maybe I can start pushing the pawns up. Okay, yeah, that would be it. Okay, so we are currently in check. We either take the rook or we move aside. We are about to lose our rook. Take, he takes us. We're going to have to place him in check after that. We do have a light squared bishop on the diagonal. So maybe place him in check here and then here. I'm not sure. He's about to bring his queen down. I mean, I really think that we need to take there. I think we take the rook, he takes back, and then we take the queen. That must be it. Okay, we'll do one more and then we'll hop into our first game. Place him in check. That won't work because he has his rook here. Figure out of something to do with this rook. Currently blocked in by a pawn. Take. Yeah, that's not it. What if I were to move here? He takes. And then take. He's in check. But then he could just move. So I'm not really seeing that. Yeah, it has to be one of these three pieces, obviously. Perhaps if I move the rook up here, threatening a checkmate with these two pieces. Right, because he can't actually take the rook. So I move up here, threatening to push my queen here. No. Okay, bring the queen there. That's actually a checkmate. Should have seen that. Rooks and queens are excellent companions. Okay, I do have a check on him. He's currently defending the check. Go here, that's not going to do anything. Let's see, move here, he takes, I place him in check, he moves over. Then move here, that wouldn't work. Let's see. Move here, he takes, place him in check. Oh, you know what? I take here, move here, he takes, move here, and then that should be a checkmate. Okay. Okay, we'll call that good. Let's go and hop into hopefully a few games today. But I'm sticking to my rule. I play until I lose, and then I start studying for the rest of my free time. So we're gonna stick with that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna falter. Not yet. No siree. Should we buy something from the swag store? Get swagalicious. I am all out of Skittles, but it is what it is. Okay, we're gonna be playing the London more, just because we really do have to get to 1400 here. So we'll play the London until we get a little bit more highly rated, and then we can start going back to Queen's Gambit or maybe the Italian game. I really have to watch out for this pawn forking me, because that's happened so many times now. Where I have my knight. Let's see, I think it's my knight is here. So I must go here, and then he takes me, and I go here, and then he pushes. I think that's what happens. So I just really need to avoid placing my knight here. And then, like I've said before, the only other thing to watch out for in the London is getting your dark squared bishop trapped. I think that's why it's so important that you do push this pawn. It's because you need to defend the pawn on d4 with something other than this knight. Yeah, I mean, London, call it what it is, but I need it right now. I need it. Okay, I think it's best to take here. The only other option would be to double stack my pawns. Let's go and link up my horsies. And then we will castle. It is also important to realize that your bishop is not defended by anything. He's just kind of out there, so. Okay, I'm not sure what that accomplishes. Yeah, I don't know. We have a pretty strong diagonal on this row. So, I think I'll just castle. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why he did that. Okay, we do have a potential place him in check, but it's not like that's going to do anything. Actually, we don't. We have this knight. So, maybe we'll try to get rid of the knight. And then we'll have a lot more room, right? We could place the queen here or here, or we'll have room for an attack later. So I think we need to start planning on how to make this knight either move or take him out. Okay, so we're going to start pushing the e3 pawn. And if he takes, we'll take with the knight. And we'll be ready to go for a trade. Now remember, if I take, he could push here and fork me. Actually, no, he can't. Yeah, I'm well defended. But man, I have like PTSD from that. I've done that so many times where I've gotten these two pieces forked by this guy. Okay, interesting. So we're going to keep pushing. We're going to have a nice pawn chain going up the center here. Really lock him in. That will give us a lot more room to get our pieces where they need to be. So now he has to move the knight. And, yeah, I don't have a whole lot of room for my knight either. I'd like to get my queen a little bit more room to flourish, but I don't really have a good spot to place my knight at the moment. Maybe I should push here and open things up. But that would ruin my pawn chain. I would rather not do that for now, at least. Could try to take this knight. Don't really see the point in that, though. Maybe I'll move my bishop back. And then try to get my queen here. That seems like a lot of tempos for something that will likely not work, though. I'm just like honestly not sure what to do next here. This knight isn't causing us any huge issues at the moment, at least. So I don't see what the point would be in trading, especially when he has open squares by his queen. Or by his king, I mean. But I do have to start moving something around. I suppose I could be more aggressive with this knight. But I would have to go here and then here. Yeah, I'm just not too sure. Let's move the queen and then we'll bring the other rook in. So that way we have all of our pieces being more active, and then Then we'll probably either use this knight or we'll start an attack with the queen and the bishop. Okay, he might be pushing this pawn next. His queen is not gonna be able to do very much over on this side. So yeah, it looks like he's coming in with the pawns. I'm thinking now might be a good time to bring the knight up here. I think we're gonna try it. I doubt it's gonna work at a level 1300, but let's place our queen here and see what happens, you know. He'll most likely just defend with a pawn, but if he does, then oh well. I mean, this might be his only move, besides moving away, but moving away would not do much for him. I think we're just freaking him out a little bit, but I don't... He has no reason to be worried right now. Yeah, that's all he needs to do. Okay, maybe here and then here. I could move here and then here if it weren't for that queen. Maybe I'll start pushing this pawn. Yeah, if he wants to go for that trade, then that's fine. I'm blocking his queen now, so take, and then he can't go here. Plus I could just take with the queen. Okay, so he defends the bishop. If I take here, then he'll threaten the queen. And then... Can I threaten his queen at all? Not at the moment. Could take the trade. But I don't really like that idea. That's going to give his rook more room. I think we're going to go ahead and enact this plan where I move the knight over to h4 and then sacrifice it for the pawn and just really start putting some pressure on him. Okay, might just be trying to move this guy so that way he can bring his rook in. I am able to take now, though. Okay. Where is he ultimately trying to go? I mean, all I have to do is make a move like this. He's not actually... Well, but then you'll go here and he'll be threatening my queen. Maybe it'll be best if I just move here. And then this pawn is hanging. Let's see, move here, he moves here. And then he has very few places to go if I get right up next to him. So I think I'll do that. He moves here. I go here, and he has no escape squares. Yeah, I think we're fine. I think he's... Well, he could just move back right now. He'll probably do that. He'll probably just move back. Which gives us a pawn. He doesn't. Okay. So let's see. I move here. He can't go back. He can't go here. And he can't go here. Yeah, I think he just lost his knight. Sometimes when you're being aggressive like that with the knight, they're really powerful because they can jump around and be a little more unexpected than most pieces, but if you can't defend it, then it's going to get itself trapped. I'm thinking about actually just taking here at the moment. So, see, what is he doing with his bishop? Nah, let's just take. Let's see, we can defend here because we have our knight, but then he'd be winning the pawn. Yeah, I think that's our only option, actually. And I can't move here now because he's watching that. Yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and defend. Or I could defend with the knight. Then I'd be defending this pawn. I feel like that's better. Yeah, because now I can defend this pawn. He's going to double attack it, though. It's probably a lost cause, but... Oh well. We're up by 4. Things are looking decent. Decent at the moment. Excuse me. Had a little glitch there. That was scary. So if he does take, then I think we'll just move here. Move our knight. Take. Well, I wanted my queen on the forefront, though, is the problem. There is a free pawn hanging. However, I feel like we could make a smarter choice than that. Because that's all it's doing. It's scooping up a pawn, then we'll have to move it back later. I could go here. That would be rendering this guy useless. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and pin. Okay, and then of course he just does that. Now we gotta be careful here because we have to make sure we have an exit square. I'm afraid if I take, he'll move over and I'll have nowhere to go. I think I'll be okay. But just gotta be careful. I mean, what am I saying? Even if he moves over, I'm fine. Okay. I think I'm going to leave this pawn here just because it's covered by two separate pieces. It'd be nice if I could fork these two, but I don't see that happening at the moment. Alright, we do have to start playing more quickly. Let's move here for now. Alright, I don't want to get my queen trapped, so let's... Man, I'm starting to run low on time. Let's go here, and then let's go ahead and escape that queen. Oh, you know what? I could take here first. And then I think I'll move here, and then start going in for an attack, using the queen and the knight. So we're up by 9 now. Things are looking nice and dandy. Let's see, we could threaten, let's just take. We just need to start moving more quickly. That's okay. There's no time to think about it, honestly. Just try to get a queen trade going. That way we can wrap this up. Yeah, 23 seconds really isn't a lot of time. We'll have to be careful. Like I said, we just don't have time to think about it. We can get a rook trade. Oh, I could have taken the rook there, actually, but whatever. You're thinking quick. You just go. Then I could get a queen trade if he moves his king away, which I think... No, he can move his king here. Maybe I should just march these pawns up and make a queen. Screw it. Screw it. Start shoving the pawn up. Okay, there's a checkmate for us. Do analysis, and then we'll probably do... I'm thinking just one more game since we did a few puzzles beforehand. Baby is asleep. She did fall asleep, so that is... muy bueno. Oh. Actually, that might be the end, boys. Let me pause the recording here. Well, guys, it did indeed get called in the works, so I'm going to have to call that a wrap. Overall, 96% accuracy, only one mistake, only one inaccuracy, and the mistake was towards the end. Let's just start doing puzzles right before games. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you smash that like button, and I'll see you guys next time.